Hello guys, good afternoon. Yeah, welcome. This is Winners Big Farm, a home of quality breed. Okay, this afternoon today we are discussing about how to treat diarrhea. Though we have been discussing this and we have been talking about this several times. Okay, despite of every formula that you are using that you know that you use to treat diarrhea is not what we are focusing on. Okay, remember our slogan is freely do we receive it and freely do we give it to you guys. So any update that we notice, we normally put it in place so that our friends and our fellow farmers we also know what is happening. Okay, right now if you have a pig or a piglet that is having a diarrhea which is watery stool, okay, have it in mind I am not discussing what you are using today to treat it, but whatsoever you are using to treat it, make sure that if you are a farmer, you have a farm, make sure that you keep calling your farm attendant or guide them on how to be checking the pen every day, every morning, more especially in the morning time while feeding the piglets. Okay, because if they miss it, have it in mind, it can cost loss of piglets in your farm. Have it in mind, diarrhea is not only as a result of the protein content on your feed, it's also as a result of cleanliness can lead it, and many other things can lead it. But today we are talking about how to treat it. Now, if you have a medicine or a drug that you are using to treat diarrhea, fine, keep on using it. But what we have for us today is, you see that sometimes those drugs that you are using, or those drugs that you are using, you see sometimes those drugs fails. It's as a result of many a time many people don't know that our body system are different. The same with pigs, the same with animals. If you are using flagyl and it works for you, some other person might be using flagyl and it won't work for him. There are many other formulas that can work faster. But why we are sending the video is as a result of people not checking their piglets or their pen every morning to know if they have any pig that is suffering diarrhea. Once diarrhea pass to the main level, don't mind me as I'm moving, it's one of my big pig is just shifting me and trying to play with me. So once your pig is having diarrhea you did not notice on time, it got to the level whereby it doesn't eat. That's where we are focusing on today. Okay, when you have a pig, and it's having a watery stool, diarrhea, and you didn't notice on time, it had gotten to the level whereby it stopped eating. Listen and listen good. Many people lost, 90% of people lost their piglets in this stage. But there's something we call force feeding. Force feeding. Fine, many people use every other method which they know how to use best in force feeding a piglet. Okay, but do you know what we do here? We have something, we have a milk. We normally use this pig milk, or you formulated your own milk that you normally use to feed the piglet. Now, try as much as possible to force feed the piglet. Whereby you are using any drugs that you are using for diarrhea, once you start the treatment, force feed the piglet. Make sure that in the morning that you can give at least, why we are using milk here is as a result of that is the substance that the pig can eat easily. You can use any other one if you know anyone that they can eat easily, but what we practice here is using milk. Okay, remember you can subscribe to the channel so that you can getting every update. This secret that I'm sharing to you guys is just for those that are following me up and little of my friends. It's not to everybody. Okay, you force feed the piglet and try as much as possible to give piglet up to, in the morning you can give the piglet up to 60 ml whereby you are treating the diarrhea. Fine, in the afternoon you force feed again. It might stress you, but it will give you better results. In the afternoon you force feed again, maybe you give 40 ml. Then in the evening If you are giving the drugs, maybe the drugs you give morning and evening. In the evening, immediately you give the drugs, you force feed again and give 60 ml. With this, your pig, by the grace of God, have a better chance of survival. Maybe 80% chance of survival. Okay? But the reason why people normally lost their piglet is once they notice the diarrhea and it's late, or the drug that they have been given, all of a sudden the pigs stop eating. Okay? And they are running up and down, scatter. Somebody now refer them to another drug which is good and helpful to them, and they start giving that drugs. You now see that because of there is nothing that the pig have already eaten. There's nothing in the stomach of the piglet. More especially, you know what worm can do when there is no food there. They will know that the worm have already eaten up all those intestine, trying to search for food to digest also, whereby the piglet doesn't have any chance of survival. You see the piglet kicking up. Okay? But whereby you start giving that drugs that is good for the piglet, you also start to force feed the piglet. You see, as a result of doing that, the piglets have a better chance of survival. Please, my name is the City Mayor, the home of quality breed. This is Winners Pig Farm. Try and use this formula. It will help you. And God bless you. Thank you.